And we're
Uh,
live.
let's have some fun.
Exactly. Well,
Brilliant.
firstly, thank you so much for joining me tonight. This is obviously the second interview in this series. Um, so, firstly, I just want to start a little bit more about yourself. How did you end up getting handpicked by SAAA to be a speaker at their event?
It would be a good question. I've worked with SAAA for a couple of years now, so Rob knows me, the CEO of SAAA, and I think the audience kind of enjoy me. I'm not the normal average presenter and speaker in the accounting circuit. I'm a bit of a mad blonde. I'm a bit of a rogue, and I think people quite enjoy the fact that I'm a bit of a straight shooter and a bit of a straight talker. Um, most accounting presenters tend to really stick to the theory and stick to the technical. I like a bit of a conversational style. I think you've got to really pull the audience in and acknowledge that we've got intelligent people on the line that are talking with you and engaging with you. And I think I've developed that over the years. I've been doing this for about 20 years now between the students and the practitioners.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
I think I just seem to connect with the staff and connect with the delegates and the practitioners out there, and they relate to me. So I think as a result, you've got to bring the technical in a way that people hear it and understand it. And I've been working, and I say, we have a practice, but it's a craft. And you've got to continually work at it. And I'm very honored that Rob chose me, but I really do enjoy working with the delegates, and I think the delegates enjoy working with me. And as such, I'm around a bit. Somebody sort of said to me that they can't swing a cat without seeing my name somewhere, so I seem to hustle a lot,
That's amazing. It's something
and
that's
just
very rare.
enjoy being. Yeah, I just enjoy speaking to people. I think I just enjoy working with people and engaging with people, and obviously that pays off in the end. So
Yeah.
I'm very, very pleased to be here and quite chuffed. And I did notice I'm the only lady on the panel, so that's also going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah, that's
But
very
we'll have
nice.
a bit of
Brilliant.
fun with it.
Very nice.
There's got to be
Yeah.
one lady amongst everyone.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But yeah,
No,
we have a bit of fun.
amazing. So your topic is principles of engagement. For the viewers
Yes.
that want to get a little bit more involved with understanding that, can you just explain it in your own words, please?
I think that not only do I stand out a little bit in terms of the fact that I'm the girl on the panel, but also that I'm actually from a very technical background. So one of the things that might differentiate me from the other presenters sometimes is that I'm actually a technical specialist. And spend most of my time specializing with IFRS and auditing and ethics and governance. So when Rob was speaking to me about presenting a topic, I actually come from the technical space more than the practice management space, but I sort of overlap because of ethics and quality control and quality management. So I sort of said, well, I was going to come and sort of say, to me, you've got to have a good environment to run your practice. If you've got a good healthy environment, it's sort of like having a plant in a garden. If that plant is, the soil is good and the atmosphere is good and the environment is good, the quality of the product is going to be healthy. And that's very much what we need to do as accounting practitioners, is we've got to create an environment and an atmosphere in our practices, the clients we choose, the staff we choose, that is ethical, that the quality management is good, and that we engage in a manner, and the principles that we set up in our practice and the principles that we lay out in our engagement letters and our engagement with our clients and with our staff have to be of a standard of excellence. And if you create that atmosphere around everything you do, the product, which is what you're selling,
Yeah.
will be of a high quality. You don't have to worry about the end result because everything you've put into it will create a good product. So it's kind of like worry about the tree and the fruit will take care of themselves.
Yeah, I love that.
But I'm going to be coming from it at a little bit of a different angle to what the other presenters will come at it from, because I do come from the technical space of ethics and quality control and that element, to just show people that just because you are following the standards and doing what we ask you to do, you actually got good practice management, and it's not difficult, it's not hard, it's just setting up systems and choosing the right people to work with. So same message that the entire conference has got, but I'm just going to show it to you from a different point of view, that you can actually meet your compliance obligations by doing the right thing. And have those principles of engagement established as just part of what you do, and be part of your routines.
Yeah,
So
no,
that's
that's
where I'm coming
amazing.
from.
That sounds incredibly unique. I spoke with James Morphetus yesterday, And one of his main aims is to get accountants into the online space and to get everyone using more technology and using different ways of building their practice. So I think to add to that, that's absolutely
No,
brilliant.
100%. And to me, you know, it's also dealing with all of these challenges that we have. They shouldn't, you know, if you've got a good system, it's just like the farmer, you know, the farmers are going to have droughts and they're going to have these challenges. And it's the same with us. So we've got a system that's set up, but it's going to have different challenges. And if we can just monitor and adapt and prune the rose bush and keep on coming back and looking at our practice and being aware of it and being responsive to it, we will be able to roll with the punches, whether it's digital disruption, whether it's the COVID pandemic, whether it is dealing with a different generation and our staff that thinks differently to how we think. It all comes down to leadership, it comes down to ethics, it comes down to having, you know, running a practice that is the tone from the top and adapts to the society that you're in. And no matter what country you're in, no matter what environment you're in, no matter who your client base is, no matter what service you're offering, the basics are all the same.
Amazing. Can we go a little bit deeper into Maitland's secrets? I just want to find out, you say that this excellence is focusing on a tree and the results will sort of follow. So how are you going to take that into your own practice moving into 2021?
Well, I do believe that it all starts at the beginning. So everything we do, the quality management we do, isn't at the back door as you load the bus and off it goes. It starts in the very beginning and tone from the top. So I work with associates. I work with a network of brilliant associates that are all sort of working together with me. And we are going to go forward next year. We're doing a lot of development with director development, a lot of work between, I'm a bit of an interpreter. I spend quite a bit of space between directors and auditors, helping companies develop the financial systems and all the rest that they need in order to meet the needs of audit and make sure that the levels of quality are there. And that is corporate governance and that in the company space, but also dealing with the audit teams and hoping that they understand the company that they're working with. So I believe in staying technically up to date at all times, but also taking all this technical knowledge and interpreting it into common sense. I think a lot of the time people take really high level stuff and make it sound scary and make it sound unachievable, and it's really common sense. And so my job is to take the high level technical information and make it understandable to everybody. So I do a lot of training with that, and I'm going to be doing a lot of outreach with that. I'm going to be spending a lot of time helping my practitioners have the same skill to teach their clients that dealing with things like IFRS 16 and all these fancy things is actually quite straightforward. It just sounds scary, and just offering support. I think that's a lot of what we do as accountants is we hold hands. And we offer support. I'm saying in this COVID pandemic, where the health practitioners have been saving lives, we've been saving livelihoods. And we've been dealing with our pandemic is corruption. So dealing with and helping people make the right decisions and deal with and make the right choices when it's difficult. That's an accountant and an auditor's role in life. And we have to know where our line in the sand is for ourselves in order to be able to do that for our clients. So to me, that's my goal for next year, is to help people make the right decisions.
Yeah, geez, that sounds brilliant. How much of, let me rephrase that. I think the premium has come out and very boldly said that they've got something that nobody else is going to offer. They've got a speaker list that's incredible. How are you going to bring that into your 20-minute TED talk?
I think what they've got, which I'm so excited about, is that often I'm given 4 hours, not 20 minutes. Okay, so when I do national tours and when I'm talking around, my space to talk is 4 hours, although I joke and say I'm an octopus and I'll take up as much time as you give me. So if you're only giving me 20 minutes, I'll use those 20 minutes. But that does force the speakers to be incredibly creative to get the key points across to the audience in a creative way. We've got to be, you know, as it is, accountants don't waffle. I mean, we talk in bullet points, but even more so here, and we've got to give you exactly what you need. So there's going to be no waffle. There's going to be no just no time wasted. It's going to be to the point, and it's going to be practical. And I always say that as presenters, sometimes we can sit in our ivory towers at times, and we can sort of wax on about all the theory and all about the wonderful things we would like you to do. But we are all coming as presenters with very real life experience. We've all run practices. We've all been involved in life. We've all been on the other side of the table. And we've actually experienced what our clients are experiencing. And we're here to offer solutions. I mean, normally I sort of say that the client has the problem and I have the theory, and between the two of us, we have the answer. And here we're actually saying, well, these are the answers. These are, if you take these ideas that we're going to give you, in 6 months, you'll see a difference in your practice. They are implementable, doable. You might not like what we tell you to do, because some of the things we might tell you to do might hurt, but it's that growth and that necessary thing that you need to do to be better. We all believe in excellence. Every single one of the speakers believe in excellence. We believe in being the best that you can be, and we want to offer that advice to our clients, and in a way that the clients can take it home and do it themselves. And we believe in our product enough because we've all lived it.
That's amazing. Caryn, thank you very much. That is brilliantly insightful. I am done. I think how you phrased that, how you worded that, is going to draw many people to this event. So thank you so much for sharing a little bit, and I hope people come and listen to you during the event.
No, I'm so excited to do this. I think this is absolutely amazing. It's an opportunity that I think if I was somebody out there in business, I would take it up in a heartbeat. It is not your normal run-of-the-mill information dump. I think this is a practical session, and I think that's what people should, people are giving up their hard-earned time to listen to us, and we're going to give them back that value. I truly do believe that. So I'm very excited to collaborate with the presenters and to engage with the participants. I think it'll be an awesome 2 days. Very exciting.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Excellent. It's been